Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's incredible to have you here today, because we're diving deep into a topic that affects nearly every one of us as we age. Yet it's rarely discussed with the urgency it deserves. We're talking about muscle loss. Not just getting a little weaker, but a silent, pervasive condition that can rob you of your independence, your balance, and ultimately your freedom. The medical term is sarcopenia. And if you're over 60 statistically, you're already losing 1 to 2% of your muscle mass every single year. Think about that for a moment. That's why standing up from a chair becomes harder, why climbing stairs leaves you breathless, why you might hesitate before stepping off a curb. These aren't just signs of aging. They're often signals of a nutrient gap, a missing piece in your daily diet that your body desperately needs to fight back. I know it sounds daunting, but here's the good news. You are not powerless. In fact, what I'm about to share with you today is revolutionary in its simplicity. It's about a daily habit, specifically what you put on your plate every single morning, that can turn the tide against sarcopenia. We're talking about delicious, affordable, everyday foods backed by solid science that can help you regain strength, improve balance, and reclaim your vitality. Imagine getting out of bed without that familiar stiffness. Imagine walking through the grocery store with confidence. No walker needed. Imagine playing with your grandchildren, bending and moving with ease. This isn't a pipe dream. It starts right here, right now with your breakfast. And the cornerstone of this morning transformation, it might just surprise you. It's something you likely already have in your fridge, something that was unfairly demonized for decades, but new research has completely vindicated it. We're talking about the humble yet mighty egg. Food number 1. Eggs, nature's muscle repair kit. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Eggs? Aren't they bad for my cholesterol? And for years, that was the prevailing wisdom. But groundbreaking studies from institutions like Harvard and the Mayo Clinic have completely debunked that myth for the vast majority of people. For most healthy adults, including seniors, 1 to 2 eggs a day are perfectly safe and incredibly beneficial. So why eggs? It all comes down to a crucial amino acid called leucine. Think of leucine as the on switch for muscle protein synthesis, the biological process that tells your body, hey, it's time to build and repair muscle. As we age, our bodies become less sensitive to this signal, meaning we need more leucine per meal to get the same muscle building effect. And guess what? Each large egg contains about 1.3 grams of leucine. This makes eggs one of the most bioavailable and easily digestible sources of this vital muscle-building amino acid, especially important for seniors whose digestive efficiency might have declined slightly. Let me tell you about George. George is 73, a retired truck mechanic, always strong, always active. But one winter, he slipped in his garage, and when he tried to get up, his legs just wouldn't cooperate. It wasn't an injury, it was pure muscle weakness. His wife had to call 911. That moment, he told me, was terrifying. He lived with the fear of falling again. When George came to me, he wasn't looking for a miracle drug. He just wanted to feel strong again. So we focused on his diet, and the very first thing we changed was his breakfast. We added 2 whole eggs every single morning. And the science backs this up. A 2020 clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed a group of seniors over 65. Half the group ate 2 whole eggs every morning. The other half had toast and juice. After just 12 weeks, the egg group showed significantly improved leg strength, better balance, increased walking speed, more energy, and fewer reported falls. Think about it. A food that costs mere cents per serving can help you stand taller, walk steadier, and move more freely in a matter of weeks. This isn't just about nutrition. It's about regaining your freedom. So, how do you incorporate eggs for maximum benefit? Soft-boiled or poached? These methods preserve the delicate amino acids best. Scrambled with olive oil and greens. Boosts antioxidants and healthy fats. Baked into mini veggie muffins. A fantastic portable, freezer-friendly option. And here's a crucial timing trick. Eat your eggs within 1 hour of waking up. Why? Because after 8+ hours without fuel during sleep, your muscles are most receptive to rebuilding signals. Giving them immediate access to leucine at breakfast is like flipping on the rebuild switch first thing in the morning. But our morning muscle-building strategy doesn't stop with eggs. We need a partner, a companion food that continues the work, especially throughout the day and even while you sleep. This next food is creamy, cool, and a healing staple in Mediterranean and Middle Eastern diets for generations. I'm talking about Greek yogurt. Food number 2, Greek yogurt, the nighttime repair system and gut healer. While muscle mass is essential, how your body absorbs and uses protein is just as important. And Greek yogurt supports both. First, it's one of the richest sources of casein protein. Unlike the fast-digesting protein in eggs, casein is a slow-digesting protein. This means it provides your muscles with a steady, sustained supply of amino acids for several hours, making it ideal for longer stretches between meals and especially overnight. A 2018 study in the journal Cachexia, Sarcopenia and Muscle found that older adults who consumed casein-rich dairy products before bed experienced greater overnight muscle recovery. They woke up with noticeably improved morning balance and leg function. That's right, Greek yogurt before bed can literally help rebuild your legs while you sleep. Second, Greek yogurt is loaded with probiotics. These are the good bacteria that improve digestion, reduce inflammation, and crucially, increase nutrient absorption. If your gut isn't healthy, it struggles to extract and deliver vital nutrients like protein, calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D to where they're needed most: your muscles and bones. A healthy gut means your body can actually use all that good protein you're eating. And third, let's talk calcium. Greek yogurt provides around 20% of your daily calcium needs per serving, supporting bone density, joint cushioning, and proper muscle contraction. As I always say, what good is strong muscle without strong bones to support it? The two go hand in hand. Let me tell you about Doris. Doris is 82, a wonderful retired florist. For years, she struggled with bloating, constant leg weakness, and recurring ankle pain that made walking more than a few blocks nearly impossible. She thought her body was just too old to fix. When I looked at her diet, I noticed she had no dairy, no probiotics, and very little protein after lunch. We made one small but profound addition. Every night after dinner, she started eating half a cup of plain Greek yogurt mixed with ground flaxseed, cinnamon, and a few blueberries. Within 2 weeks, her digestion improved. Within 5 weeks, she said her legs felt more grounded. And by the 3rd month, she was walking every morning without pain and even attending weekly Zumba Gold classes. That's the power of synergy: protein for muscles, calcium for bones, and probiotics for absorption, all in one convenient, affordable food. When buying Greek yogurt, here's what to look for: plain, unsweetened varieties. Avoid hidden sugars that cause inflammation. At least 15 g of protein per serving. Check the nutrition label, live active cultures, for maximum probiotic benefit. Full fat options. They contain more fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, which support nerve health and muscle coordination. Lactose sensitive. Greek yogurt is lower in lactose than regular yogurt, and many brands offer lactose-free versions or alternatives made from coconut, almond, or sheep's milk. The best time to eat it? After dinner or 30 to 60 minutes before bed. That's when your body truly begins its repair cycle, and the slow-release protein in yogurt gives your muscles the tools they need to rebuild, even while you sleep. So, if eggs are your morning ally, Greek yogurt is your nighttime defender. Together, they create a powerful 24-hour strategy to reverse muscle loss, protect your balance, and restore confidence in every step. Sometimes the biggest changes start with the smallest additions. And when it comes to reversing muscle decline and rebuilding stability, our next food is one of the most overlooked yet powerful tools nature has to offer. They're smaller than a grain of rice, virtually tasteless, and take just seconds to add to your diet. I'm talking about chia seeds. Food number 3, chia seeds. The silent daily protector for nerves and balance. You might know chia seeds for their fiber content, but their impact on aging bodies, especially when it comes to nerve health, inflammation, and balance, is absolutely profound. Here's why. Chia seeds are among the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. These healthy fats play a vital role in keeping your nervous system sharp and responsive. This directly affects muscle contraction, coordination, and your reflex time. As we age, the communication between our brain and muscles can slow down, leading to stumbles, slower reaction times, and that disorienting feeling that your legs aren't quite keeping up with your thoughts. But in a 2021 study published in Nutritional Neuroscience, seniors who consumed just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds daily for 8 weeks showed improved gait speed, faster reflexes, and better neuromuscular control, even without changing their exercise routines. This is huge. And that's not all. Chia seeds are also anti-inflammatory dynamos, packed with powerful polyphenol and antioxidants that can reduce joint swelling, muscle soreness, and stiffness. These are 3 of the biggest culprits behind reduced mobility and discomfort in older adults. Let me share Ronald's story. Ronald is 79, a retired mailman from Oregon. For years, he'd been dealing with nerve-related foot pain and what he called the shuffle, a slow, uncertain walk that made stairs and curbs feel genuinely dangerous. Doctors offered medications for nerve pain, but Ronald wanted to fix the problem, not just numb it. So he started with his micronutrients, and we added 1 tablespoon of chia seeds daily. He stirred them into his morning oatmeal, sometimes into smoothies, or simply soaked them in almond milk overnight. Within 3 weeks, Ronald noticed something remarkable. He felt more connected to his feet. He could shift his weight without wobbling, and the pain in his calves that once flared up during walks was nearly gone. What changed? The omega-3s in chia seeds were supporting his peripheral nerves, reducing inflammation, and enhancing the electrical messaging between his brain and muscles. That's the hidden power of this tiny seed. But it doesn't stop at omega-3s. Chia seeds are also a surprising source of magnesium, essential for muscle relaxation and cramp prevention. Calcium, for strong bones and stable posture. Fiber, for digestive health and sustained energy throughout the day. Protein, about 4 g per serving to support muscle repair. And they're incredibly easy to use. Here are a few ways to get started. Stir 1 tablespoon into yogurt or oatmeal. Blend into a smoothie with spinach and banana. Make chia pudding with almond milk, cinnamon, and a splash of vanilla. Sprinkle over scrambled eggs or roasted vegetables. For best results, I recommend 1 to 2 tablespoons per day, preferably hydrated. Soak them for 15 to 30 minutes in water or milk. This enhances digestion and nutrient absorption, especially important for older adults with slower metabolisms. Plus, hydrated chia seeds expand in your stomach, helping you feel fuller longer, which supports healthy weight management, another critical factor in protecting joints and maintaining energy. So, if eggs fuel your morning and Greek yogurt repairs you at night, then chia seeds are your silent daily protector, keeping your nerves sharp, your muscles responsive, and your balance steady. They're the smallest food on this list, but for many seniors, they make the biggest difference. Maybe you haven't felt it yet, but something inside you is already shifting. Because the moment you start feeding your muscles instead of just using them, when you stop blaming aging and start partnering with your body, everything begins to change. Your muscles, they're not giving up. They're waiting to be rebuilt. Your nerves, they're not broken. They're simply asking for support. And your legs, they're still capable of carrying you anywhere you dream of going. You've just been missing the right materials. Eggs, the morning signal to trigger muscle growth and leg strength. Greek yogurt, the nighttime repair system for bones, gut, and recovery. Chia seeds, the 24-hour protector for balance, nerve clarity, and inflammation control. And together, they're not just foods. They're a strategy, a silent support system that rebuilds the foundation of your independence. No expensive supplements, no radical diets, no complicated routines. Just 3 simple, natural foods woven into your everyday meals, rebuilding the strength you thought you had lost. Now imagine this. It's 6 weeks from today. You're standing up from your favorite chair without needing to push off the armrests. You're walking across the living room. No wobble, no hesitation. You're bending down to tie your shoes and standing back up with ease. You're not just moving. You're moving forward with confidence, with clarity, with control. This journey, my friends, is only just beginning. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button, share this video with someone you care about, and subscribe to the channel for more senior health tips that truly make a difference. And I'm curious, what are your go-to breakfast foods for energy and strength? Let me know in the comments below. Your experiences help inspire others in this amazing community. Thank you so much for watching. Stay strong, stay active, and I'll see you in the next video.